month of October has been anything but slow for Callaway High School. With softball, first of the year report cards, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and a slam-packed football schedule, our Cavs haven't had a minute to sit back and relax. But the biggest event of all that's kept us on our feet is homecoming.
We can all say that Homecoming 2011 has kept us extremely busy, from the parade, dress-up days, and most importantly, the King and Queen crowning.
Let's take a second to rewind back to this awesome month.
Here with Callaway's broadcasting team. I hear the band and they're on their return trip to the bonfire now, and I'm here with Britt Edwards, a sophomore from Callaway High School. Britt, what are your views on the parade so far?
It's good so far. I like it. A lot of candy, a lot of everything.
Have you enjoyed it? Is it an enjoyable time?
Yeah, it's pretty enjoyable. Fun to watch.
Well, thank you for letting us speak with you, Britt Edwards. If you don't mind me asking, why do you have a huge sledgehammer in your hand?
I'll show you.
The parade just ended, everybody, and I'm here with two soon-to-be cheerleaders at Callaway High School. What's your opinion on the parade so far?
It was good. It looked really good this year. I liked it.
Do you like the bonfire, the hitting of the cars?
Yes. Yeah, the cars, they decorated it really good. It's cute.
Okay, thank you guys. Dr. Greer, is it true this is your first year doing a homecoming parade here with Callaway?
This is my first Callaway High School homecoming parade. Yes, it is.
Do you think it's a good idea?
I think it's a great idea. I'm real appreciative to Miss Tony Stripling and all the people who have planned and organized it, Miss Sonia Goddard. It looks like there's a great turnout. Everybody's very excited. Did you have fun?
I have, so far, yes.
Good,
and there's much more memories to make.
Great, yes. Homecoming's a great time to have lots of wonderful memories. We've had a good week at school. We're looking for a good day tomorrow, and I'm looking very forward to the game.
Well, that's good to hear. Thank you, Dr. Greer. And this is Coach Pete Wiggins. Pete Wiggins, it must be an honor to be the football coach here.
It's awesome. The parade gets bigger every year, and just to see all the former Cavaliers here and just how the parade has grown, and to see the turnout for the support for our school and our communities, it's a great feeling. I know the kids, it means a lot to them, and it sure means a lot to our coaching staff.
Do you think you have as much fun at homecoming as all the students do here at Callaway?
I probably do not have as much fun. It's kind of a stressful day for me, but I know the kids enjoy it, and it means a lot to the community, and it's just a great day for Callaway.
Well, thank you, Coach Wiggins. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here are all of your 2011 homecoming candidates. Last but not least, your king and queen, Ricky Parks and Braylon Simpson.
Callaway wins the toss, takes it down.
And I'm Tyra Armstrong.
And we're on the sidelines of our homecoming game. And this is Jill Cook, and we're going to be interviewing her about some of her past homecoming moments. So, what was it like last year when you got crowned?
Very exciting, and I don't know, it was just very surprising. I was very, very shocked, but it was like a really good moment. Like, my heart just kept beating, and then like when they called my name, it was like, I don't know, it was like my heart just kind of stopped.
And were your family and friends like 100% supportive behind this whole thing of you making court?
Oh yes, they were. They told me the whole way through that I was going to get it, but I didn't really believe it, and so I was kind of iffy the whole way, but they were always there.
So what have you been doing since you've graduated?
I got a Columbus State, and it's awesome, but one thing y'all have to know is to study and to make sure you have good study habits now, because I know that I didn't do much studying in like high school and I got good grades, but in college you have to study.
Who would you like to make a shout out to?
I'd like to make a shout out to my little sister, Sydney Cook. You're awesome and I love you, and I hope you do really good in school, and I hope you get homecoming queen next year and keep it in the family.
Congratulations, winning first and second runner-up. How does it feel?
It feels good. I'm glad that I got something. It feels good. I'm glad I got something too, and I'm glad I got the opportunity to be on the court. Thanks, everybody. Hi, this is Tyra Armstrong reporting at Callaway Stadium with our newly crowned homecoming king. So what are some emotions that was going through your head when you were announced king?
I didn't know if I was going to win or not. I was just nervous to see who was going to win, but when I found out I was going to win, all the nerves just went away.
Do you think it'll affect the rest of your game?
Nah, it won't. I'm going to forget about all this when I get back to the locker room.
And were your family and friends 100% behind you when you were announced on court?
Yep, they were.
Well, congratulations and good luck on the rest of your game.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Aaliyah Lamadu reporting live at Callaway Stadium homecoming game. We have just crowned our newly crowned homecoming queen, Braylon Simpson. So how do you feel?
As you can see, I'm already crying, but I'm really ecstatic. I'm so happy. I'm just glad that all my fellow Cavaliers actually voted me for their queen. I'm very honored. So thank you.
Do you think your family was behind you with this 100%?
Yes, completely. My mom, she was there every step of the way. I couldn't have did it without her. My whole family, my sister, she stayed up hours on end, helping me with boxes and stuff. So yes, they've been there.
Is there anyone you would like to give a shout out to?
Everybody, because I love everybody for voting me, and I want to give out a shout out to my mom, my aunt, my grandma, everybody that was here to support me today, and my late great-grandmother, Exley Leonard. She's looking down on me and she's probably smiling, so thank you.
Well, congratulations. I hope you have a good night.
Tell them how excited you are for your sister to be the queen.
I'm very excited. I even started crying.
You did? Did you think she would win?
Yes.
How much does your big sister mean to you?
A whole bunch.
You love her to death, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Look who I found in the crowd. Destiny Thomas, one of Callaway's old homecoming queens from 2004. Tell us, what are you doing at Callaway now?
Well, I've recently started working with the Color Guard, sponsoring them, and I'll be working with the step team, and I'll be working with the basketball cheerleaders.
So, we just crowned our newly crowned homecoming queen. How do you feel?
I'm excited. I'm always excited to see a new homecoming queen. It's always a good feeling.
Did it take you back to any memories?
Of course. It took me back to my own personal memory when I was crowned. I just remember the crowd being very excited and me being excited, and I cried. Don't ask me why I cried, but it just came automatically. I just started crying. But I was very excited. So that's kind of where it took me back to.
Okay, well, thank you for your time.
I'm Tata Bailey here at the homecoming game. Mr. Humphrey, how does it feel to be the first homecoming as the band director?
It's been a great experience. The band, of course, as you can hear, is having a good time, and the halftime experience, watching them get crowned king and queen, has been really great so far.
Hi, I'm Dacre, and I'm here with Miss Sonia Goddard and Miss Tony Striblin. We're here to talk about the planning that went into the homecoming. Can you give us a little history about the homecoming parade?
Yes, Principal Jones and Coach Murphy, when Coach Murphy came on about 3 years ago, came to me and asked if I would help coordinate the parade this year, or 3 years ago, because they would have it here at the school and no one would see it. They just ride around the parking lot, you know, it wasn't a very big deal. It didn't build too much spirit, so they want to start some new traditions. And they knew I did the Christmas parade in Hogansville, downtown Hogansville, and we really had no home base for the parade. So we decided Hogansville would be the home base, since that's where a lot of the kids come from in this district. And we wanted to have a big bonfire. We had a place for that. It was at the old Hogansville High School. It kind of carried over the green wave spirit from the old high school into the new Callaway Cavalier spirit. And the first year we coordinated it, and we had over 1,000 people show up for it, and it was fantastic.
Do you enjoy doing it?
I do. I enjoy it, but it's very stressful because you're always concerned about the safety of everyone. And when you start something new like that, you really don't know, people don't know what to expect. You know how to put the safety components in, but you have to tweak it each year to make it even safer, more fun, set up more traditions so people get used to what to expect.
What kinds of things do you do to prepare for the event?
There's a lot that goes into it, and Sonia's learning this year. I'm passing the torch to her and back to the school instead of for me doing it as a private citizen. And Sonia's learned that you do everything from calling the fire department, police departments, the Department of Transportation with the state, you work with the city government, you work with all the school administrators. It's tons and tons of paperwork, making sure, again, the safety components are in. Then you have to work within the school, and I'll let Sonia speak to what you have to do within the school.
Within the school, getting the applications to all the groups, the participants that want to have floats and groups in the parade. We do that and coordinate all that, and also we've included the community. Anyone in the community can have a float or a group. A lot of the little rec department kids with little cheer groups and football teams, they were in it this year also, so even coordinating with them, and then we map it out and give everybody a slot, and we had around 35 to 40 participants this time. So it was a pretty good sized parade.
That's good. What about the bonfire? Like, who brought all the wood and how'd you get all that stuff?
The wood came from the City of Hogansville. They provided some of the wood, and Georgia Sheriff's Youth Homes Pineland, they brought out some of the wood too. So we had a really good size bonfire this time.
During what month do you usually start planning for this?
Always the first of the year, first of the school year. I usually start sending out the paperwork at the end of August to make sure everybody's aware, and then you just follow up with it with faxes and emails, and you just kind of, it's just about a month or two in advance.
What is the history on the car crashing, like hitting the cars?
Well, I never really experienced that before. That's a new tradition. And Donna Anderson, who is Bo Anderson's mama, and Bo's a senior football player this year, she approached me the first year and she said, why don't we do the car bash like I did in high school? And I'm like, well, I didn't do that in high school, but okay. And I didn't understand what it was all about at first. So she says, well, I've got an old van. And we got Sammy Hubbard, who was Coach Hubbard's daddy, to drag it down there for us. And then we painted it, and you paint it with targets and slogans and all to beat the other team, you know. And Bo and Jordan came. Jordan's my son. He's a senior football player this year. And they knocked out the windows the first year. That was kind of scary. And so we've improved the safety on that the next 2 years. And the next 2 years, Stanford Automotive has donated. They bring it down. They take most of all the windows out for us. They punch out the gas so that the gas has already run out. And then this year there's a new tradition that started, and I'll let Sonny speak to that.
We're hoping we can let some of the student groups take this over and it become a tradition for them doing it every year. And this year, Student Council, they took over the part of painting the car and using the opponent's colors and everything. So a group of Student Council came down and they painted it for us, and then PTO was actually the group who manned the Smash Car event during the parade. And I think they charged $1 for maybe 2 or 4 hits, and so the money that they made from that will go into the PTO and be put back into the school.
What usually happens to the car after it's been hit and smashed?
Usually we clean up the next day, and then Stanford Automotive, they come back and pick it up. So,
actually, last year, a lady that works at Hogansville Elementary School, the car we had matched her car exactly, and she was able to use one of the doors to replace one of her doors that she needed for the car. So that was kind of interesting.
That's nice.
She got some benefit from it.
That's good, instead of wasting it.
Yep.
How many entries did we have this year?
It was around 35 to 40. And they just kept coming. We have a deadline, and that's something we want to work on for next year also. We have a deadline, but still, folks, even day of parade, keep showing up and showing up. So we really never have a true count, because it's crazy when you're placing them and you don't have time to jot down everybody who comes in last minute. But it was 35 to 40. Tripled
from the first year. It was unusually long this year, and it was great for the town. The downtown merchants love it. The community loves it. And one lady said, I just got tired of standing there watching the floats go by.
The kids enjoy it when they throw out the candies and stuff, it seems like. What are we hoping for next year?
I think along the same lines, as many participants, if not more. Like she said, it was a tremendous crowd from the community, so hopefully we'll continue to have that and to boast the school spirit and everything. So hopefully a lot of the same that we had this year, plus more.
Plus, she wanted to add more of a festival atmosphere. Right. She wants to add more booth space, like for like the, say, FBLA or any of the
school groups that want
to put up booths to maybe raise money, have more food booths, more fun booths or something like that for fundraisers, have a more festival atmosphere. That would be nice.
Are you guys still going to be involved with the upcoming years and stuff?
I'll drag her into it. Yes, we're not going to let her get away totally that easy. But the athletic department is taking it back over this year, and but she has promised to stay around and help us.
Yeah. I'll probably get the paperwork started for them, do the coordination on that end, and let them handle all the rest of it, and just step by us, be there.
Well, that's good. So together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that was it for all the planning and stuff. I'm here with Miss Tony Stribble and Miss Sonia Goddard. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We're so glad we're going to Callaway, 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 Callaway.
Hello, I am Hannah Weddle, an interviewer for CHS4REEL. Today we have with us Riviera Hardnett, the Vice President of Student Council. She was very involved with our homecoming process. How are you, Riviera?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you.
Wonderful.
We've had an awesome homecoming week at Callaway. Tell me, how does Student Council prepare for such a big homecoming week like this?
Well, it was very hard, but once we got the people out there that was on the court, cooperated and settled down, it was a great success.
So, what did you enjoy the most about this year's homecoming?
What I enjoyed the most is actually helping the girls get on and off of the football field and putting on their sashes. I think that was very wonderful.
What was the hardest part, just like preparing for it and everything?
The hardest part, I would have to say, was the night of the game when we had to make all the big preparations and put up the arch and get the roses and things, but it turned out to be good.
Tell us about the homecoming assembly.
The assembly, I think it was something new. I actually enjoyed it because it was very formal. It wasn't like a bunch of kids hollering and screaming, but it was actually a wonderful thing to be formal like that.
Yeah. The shirts were really interesting. Who designed them?
The sponsor for our student council group, Dr. McCoy, he designed our t-shirts. So.
What was the most time-consuming aspect?
The most time-consuming, I would say, was actually sitting there to plan the whole thing. But after that, once you get kind of hip to it, it becomes easy after that.
Yeah. What was the door decorating contest like? Like, who won it? And
okay, well,
tell us about it.
Well, we went two representatives went on each hall, and we judged doors, and I'm happy to congratulate Miss Barrientos' class for winning the door decoration contest.
And there was also a car decorating contest?
Yes, who won the car decorating contest was a senior here at Callaway. Her name is Cherie Spradlin.
Oh, congratulations, Cherie. What was your favorite part of homecoming week overall?
My favorite part of homecoming week was actually participating in pajama day because I was very comfortable, and not too many times do you get to do that during school.
Good point. Can you think of anything we need to change before next year's homecoming?
One thing I think that we need to change is at the assembly, I think that the candidates or the representatives, as you would call them, I think that they should actually say a short speech so that way we will get to know them instead of just seeing a poster or something and says, hey, I'm going to vote for them. But I think it should be kind of different for next year.
Kind of like more of an election.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, thank you for letting us speak with you today.
Thank you.
And it's been such a pleasure.
Hi, I'm Dalisha, and thanks for watching another special homecoming edition of CHS4REEL. See you next time.
Bye,